I have a question on number 4 from the chapters 1 through 4 cumulative review. So number 4 asks, on a copy of figure 4-9b, sketch the graph of y equals f inverse of x and the line y equals x. Explain how the graphs of functions f and f inverse are related to the line. So I went ahead and I printed out a copy of this, but you could also just graph this on a piece of graph paper. I'm noticing the point I know for a fact is 0, 1, and I'm just going to guess that this other point over here is about 2, 3, approximately. So that's going to be kind of important. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and work on this here. So it said to also graph the line y equals x. Well, functions and their inverses are reflected in the line y equals x. I'm just trying to get like an pretty exact line here. So I'm putting some points. When y equals x, every y equals every x. So 1, 1 is a point, 2, 2 is a point, and so on. Okay, so there's my line y equals x. So basically, the inverse of this function, which this happens to be an exponential function, the inverse of this function is just going to be reflected over this. So basically everything that we do, every single point that we have, we just switch x and y. So 0, 1 becomes 1, 0. 2, 3 becomes 3, 2. And so on. So, and then what used to be your horizontal asymptote was the x-axis. Well, again, they get switched, so now your asymptote is going to be this vertical asymptote, which is the y-axis. So it looks something like, maybe not so terribly drawn. And this happens to be a logarithmic function. So this might be y equals, I don't know, b to the x, let's just call it. And then this would be y equals log base b of x. All right, so this one's an exponential growth. This one's a logarithmic growth. All right, let me see. Did I answer the whole question? I don't think so. Explain how the graphs of functions f and f inverse are related to the line. Oh, they're just reflected over the line y equals x. Remember, for inverse functions, you just switch x and y, right? So every point that I had here, I just switched x and y and got the points on my inverse function.